Welcome back to e-learning session of GS College of Commerce, Varda. This lecture is for the BCom semester 5 and for the subject Indian economy. So, as far as the subject is concerned, we are dealing with the last chapter under our third unit, that is employment and unemployment. So, as far as the different aspects of this chapter is concerned, we have dealt with some of the aspects, like we have seen the meaning and the definition of employment. Then we have seen the structure of employment in India. Then we have dealt with the meaning and the definition of unemployment, which are given by the different economists like Pigou. Then we have seen the types of unemployment, or to which we can also call as nature of unemployment in India. And in today's lecture, we are going to deal with the causes of unemployment. So let's see the causes. First one over here is jobless growth. Now, what does this term mean? What does that term mean, jobless growth? See, in our previous lectures as well, we have discussed that even though the industries and the tertiary sector is growing in India, even though the growth can be seen in the agriculture sector in India, but still this growth is not sufficient enough to absorb the increasing labor force in India. Means the growth in the economic resources is slower than the growth of population in India, and due to this imbalance, this additional labor force cannot be absorbed by this different sectors, because of which the problem of unemployment gets created in the countries like India. So jobless growth is one of the causes of unemployment. The next one over here is inappropriate educational system. Like in my last lecture, I have told you that none of Indian institution comes under the top 500 institution of the world. So from this data, we can assume the quality of education system in India. When we talk about the education system in India, so it basically focuses on the general education rather than the vocational training or the skill oriented or the job oriented education system. Indian education system is such which produces the mere clerk, because of which when the people completes their graduation, or when they completes their post graduation and enter into the job market, so they do not find job because they are not having the required skills for the job. They are not having the required potential or the knowledge which is required for the job. So because of which they cannot find the appropriate job, and which creates the problem of educated unemployment in India. For example, today if you are going to see the students who have completed their post graduation in the commerce stream, so you will find very few students who can file your income tax return on their own. Otherwise, they will need the help of some chartered accountant or the help of some financial consultant. So this way, when we talk about the education system in India, so it focuses on general education instead of providing job oriented or the skill oriented education, which due to which the problem of educated unemployment is being created in India. So inappropriate education system is another reason for unemployment. The next one over here is illiteracy. There are three phenomena which goes hand in hand. They are illiteracy, poverty and unemployment. When the person is illiterate, so they are unemployed, and when the person is unemployed, so they are poor. See, when the people are poor, so generally they focus more on coping up with their primary requirement of food, shelter, clothes, etc. Education is generally considered as secondary for them. The education is not considered as the primary required for the poor people. They give birth to the children because they think that those additional children will supplement to their family income, and because of this, at very young age, they just expect their children to find employment somewhere and do the unskilled job and supplement to the family income, because of which the people belonging to poor family generally drops the education at very young age and do the unskilled job, and it makes addition to the unskilled labor force, which in turn creates the problem of unemployment in India. The next one over here is capital intensive techniques. See, when we are talking about the production, so it can be done by two ways. One by using labor intensive technique and another by using capital intensive technique. So when we talk about the labor intensive techniques, so it generally consumes the more time and it's more costly when we talk about the long term. So instead of using the labor intensive technique, nowadays due to modernization, capital intensive techniques are being used at most of the places, because of which the need for the labor force have declined, which is creating the problem of unemployment. Like we can here consider the example of the use of computer instead of using the manual or manpower. Okay, manual force or manpower. Earlier or some decades ago, when we used to see the banks or when we used to see the different offices, so we used to find there used to be the clerks sitting with the paper and pen. But nowadays what we see, the computers are there at most of the places, because of which the requirement for the labor force or the requirement for the labor force or the man force have been declined, because of which the problem of unemployment is getting created in countries like India. The next one is population growth. So population growth is one of the very grave problem which are being witnessed by India, and it is mainly due to the two causes, that is increasing birth rate and the declining death rate. When we talk about the birth rate, so in our country it is increasing, but when we are talking about the death rate, so it is declining due to the introduction of various medical facilities, due to the improvement in standard of living. Due to all these causes, the death rates have declined. But when we talk about the birth rate, so it is either constant or declining at a very low rate, because of which the problem of population explosion is being created. And when there is high population growth, so it's putting the burden on the existing resources, because of which the problem of unemployment is getting created in the India. The next one is migration of rural population. Yesterday we have discussed the around 65% of Indian population lives in rural area, and when we talk about the source of employment in rural area, so it is basically agriculture. And when we see agriculture, so it is basically seasonal in nature. People gets the employment in the season of sowing and harvesting, and for the remaining period of time they remain unemployed. Okay, because so in search of job they migrate from the rural areas to the urban areas. For survival, for the coping with their livelihood needs, they just migrate from the they migrate to the urban areas from the rural areas, because of which the pressure of population is increasing on the resources which are there in the urban area, and the tertiary sector and the secondary sectors which are there in the urban areas are not having enough resources to provide employment opportunity to this increasing labor force, which are creating the problem of unemployment. The next one over here is backward nature of agriculture. See, when we talk about the agriculture in India, so it is still based on the traditional methods of production. It is not using the advanced method of production. It still depends on the rain. And when we talk about the monsoon, so it is certain but still uncertain in India. Means there is certainty that there is going to be the monsoon, but it is not certain whether there will be excessive rain or the situation is going to be vice versa. Okay, so due to this backward nature of agriculture, where basically the traditional methods of production is used, the productivity of agriculture cannot be increased, and because of this it cannot provide employment opportunities to increasing population, which creates the problem of unemployment. The next one over here is law of inheritance. Now, what is the meaning of law of inheritance? See, in India, we generally, what we seen is the ancestral property is transferred from one generation to another generation. Like, if your grandfather is having property, so it will be transferred to your father, and from your father it will be transferred to you. So this is the law of inheritance. Okay. So in India, due to this law of inheritance, the property is transferred from one generation to the another generation, and because of this, the land is further divided into various small parts. They are being divided, they are being subdivided, and they are being fragmented into the small piece of land, because of which the problem of marginal farmers or the landless laborers can be seen. And when we talk about the marginal farmers, so it is not the piece of land that they have is not sufficient for their survival. Okay. And actually it is not economical for them to do the production on that piece of land, because the losses which are incurred by them is more due to the diseconomies of scale of that marginal piece of land or a small piece of land. So because of which the problem of unemployment is being created in countries like India. So these are the various causes of unemployment in India. In our next lecture, we are going to see the effects and the remedies for removing the problem of unemployment. Till then, keep watching the lectures, keep studying, and thank you.